My name's Ms. Harkhauser and I teach AVFT, which stands for Audio Video Film Technology. So grade 8 is a little bit different from grade 6 and 7. It's a year-long class. You get 1 credit for completing it. It's called AVFT 1, which means that when you get to high school, you're going to be able to progress straight on to AVFT 2, or you could go to do the film class. You can't do either of those unless you've completed AVFT 1. But you could do it at the high school, but I like to do it here. I think it's a lot of fun. It is different from 6 and 7, like I said, because not only is it year long, but it's also like a deeper look into filmmaking, also just communications in general. And there's also a big element of it is taking care of the news channel, making sure that you are broadcasting with Jaguar News. The class is very self-motivated and self-paced. That means that you are given your work to do, and then you have to do a lot of your own time management. This is something that you have to get used to for high school anyway, so I like to introduce it here in middle school. You must self-pace yourself through pre-production, production, and then post-production. So it's up to you what you're doing on what days. A lot of the time you have production meetings with your team or your crew, and then you get to decide what you're doing on each day. So very self-directed. So we're looking for people who are self-motivated and who are really good with managing their own time. Basic skills are just being creative. If you've worked with cameras before, that's great. If you've just been making little movies with your iPhone and perhaps posting things online, then that's a great start too. I can teach you everything you need to know, but if you've come from a grade 6 or grade 7 from being in an AVFT class, then you're definitely prepared for my class. I think my grade 8 have a great time. They certainly have a very hands-on, active approach to filmmaking. They are constantly busy doing something. It's not the kind of class where you're sitting around listening to lectures and the teacher talking. It's more like project-based, go ahead and get started and do it. I enjoy having my students be as imaginative as possible and pushing the limits of filmmaking. Like for instance, we were doing a green screen with my grade 8. They decided to bring in some green slime and have it like rolling down one of the desks to make it look like lava falling down. And I'm like, yes, let's do that. So as long as you're cleaning up after yourselves, I love the idea of bringing things in from home, getting a little bit messy, maybe filming outside, using all the space in school and the surrounding campus. So 8th graders who are signing up, I advise you to be prepared to be self-motivated, good at working with teams, listening to your colleagues and your crew members and contributing, but also being prepared to, sometimes let other people take the lead as well. If you're enthusiastic about film, television, any kind of media, I encourage you to apply. I would love to have you as part of my course.